So what I got from the book was I'm doing this for myself. I'm reading and doing this work for me to feel better about my life, my day, how things are going. But other people benefit from it too. It's an interesting how it kind of feeds out into the community, the family, the unit.
In reality, as you're talking about, who is the material for? Well, obviously, if you feel one of your loved ones, one of your family members is struggling, going through the truths actually gives you a manual on how to assist, but you have to address yourself first. You can't control anyone else, you can only control yourself. You can influence others, but the only way you influence is based off of the relationship you have with them. So you have to keep in mind, well, what is my end of the bargain? How do I come across? How do I set limits? How do I communicate? How am I a role model? How do I not emotionally react? How do I not name call, belittle? But actually respect the other individual. If I want them to engage in this type of behavior, I have to. Just because they may behave irrationally, erratically, I don't have to mirror them.
There's 3 chapters consecutively, 7, 8, and 9, that really focus on our relationships with other people. And in chapter 7, we talk about self-empowerment instead of enabling. And we talk about 4 things that you can do when you want someone to change their behavior. Since I don't have the capacity to change you or fix you, there are 4 things that I can do. The first one is I need to communicate very clearly in the first person how it feels to be me. So if, for instance, you had a partner who would be inclined to yell at you, raise their voice, verbally abusive, and you wanted to run through these 4 steps, the first step is you would communicate clearly. When you raise your voice, I feel hurt, I feel belittled, I feel humiliated, I feel resentful, whatever it is I feel. And in the second step, you make a specific request as to what you would like. And so, you've said this is how it feels to be me. In the second, I would like it if you would just lower your voice a notch or 2 and just tell me how it is you feel or what it is you want, because I will listen to you. I just don't want to be yelled at. In the third step, it's a matter of setting a boundary. And we talk about boundaries some in that same chapter 7. A boundary can be, you may smoke, but it's not okay to smoke in my car. I can't control what you do, but you can't do it in my house, for instance. Okay, so with a boundary, it's I don't want to be yelled at, so I'm not going to stay in a room with someone who's yelling at me. And the fourth step is about following through and taking care of me, because I can't change you. So if we ran through those 4, and I said to you, please don't yell at me because when you do, I feel X, Y, and Z. I would like it instead if you would communicate directly by lowering your voice. And if you do yell, I'm going to give you one warning that your voice is up too high, and then I'm going to leave the room. And we can talk later, but I'm not staying for that. That would be an example of what I could do with those 4 steps so as to not enable your tendency to yell, but to empower me, since I can't fix you.